And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jonas Valanciunas.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Monk, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Porter passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. Pulls it up. Monk grabs the board. Down low, here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Murray, the pass to Brown. The 3 ball. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to DeRozan. Over Porter. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's Brown. Guarded by Levine. Porter, no luck. Outside Levine. And here's DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. And Valanciunas kicks to Monk. No good on the triple. Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's Levine following the basket by Jokic. Levine kicks to Murray. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Pass to Jokic for the 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Levine. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's Monk, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And putting that reach to work, Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
The 3. Porter, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Levine wide open. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Now, here's Porter. We saw him with 10 points last game. Jokic with the bucket. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
A different look for Denver. Strother's checked in, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. Monk against Westbrook. Pass to Valanciunas to end the by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Here's Strother. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Ellis kicks to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Here's Levine following the basket by Jokic. Levine from past the arc, and it's Monk that time on the assist from Valanciunas.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a three, it just looks so effortless.
Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That one misses. Westbrook against Monk. Levine with it. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Denver shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Kings on top, up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Sacramento.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
They've got Saric, Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Porter. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And the first one drops. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been an elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's Lyles following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And yes, it's good. Laravia's got the lead up to 3 now for Sacramento.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside, Porter. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Porter's got 5 now.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Here's Carter, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Sharch. Here is Porter. DeRozan defending. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here are the deadliest long-range shooters in the league. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Jokic is 3rd.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Pass to Ellis. 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now, here's Monk. Last game we saw him score 13. Valanciunas in the high post. Pass to DeRozan. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Murray dishes to Westbrook. They get it again. Here's Brown. Monk defending. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Bean passes to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Kings moving the ball around. Back to Levine. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 8 points.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Westbrook up top. Porter in the corner. Murray, a screen on Monk. And that one's good. Westbrook's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Here's Valanciunas. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Murray scanning the floor. And Valanciunas kicks to Murray. Here's LaVine. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and gameplay. Outside, LaVine. LaVine double team. Murray finds LaVine. Again, LaVine missing. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business. And fellas, talk to me. How good does it feel to get off to a hot start like this?
Well, I don't think Kenny can relate, so I'll answer that for you, Ernie.
Wait. No, hold on, Ernie. Hold on, Shaq. I'll play you one-on-one right now. Anything you want. Let's go, big fella.
As fun as that sounds, and it really does sound fun, we have a show to do, fellas.
I didn't bring my shorts anyway.
Let's shift our focus now to Nikola Jokic. Outstanding tonight through 2.
The Joker having a laugh so far. The defense better get serious.
It reminds me of you, kid. He can't jump over a phone book. Actually, kids even know what a phone book is. Never mind. He gets buckets. No cap.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Kings trail by 6. On the floor for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Jokic inside. Valanciunas is there. Jokic, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Offline from the top of the key.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Valanciunas sets a screen for LaVine. Again, LaVine missing. Denver leading by 3. Murray finds Jokic. Over LaVine. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jokic has got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. A chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jokic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
DeRozan against Porter. Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Porter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Brown. DeRozan defending. Here's Murray. And too long on the shot. The Kings trail by 5. And Greg, something that is so important to this team. Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And you don't ever want to get into that. Get to the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Sacramento making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Valanciunas hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter. Murray sets a screen for Porter. Lob pass to Gordon. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Nuggets third.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Porter against LaVine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. that one on Porter.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
No good on that one.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And he's good on the second. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Murray, a screen on Monk. Outside Westbrook. Here's Jokic. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw, good. Jokic.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Levine finds Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Levine.
Now a veteran in this league, Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And so Levine nails both of them. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. It's a 1-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Second chance shot. Here's Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Inside, here's Ellis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Jokic. Six to shoot. There's Porter with the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to DeRozan. Levine against Porter to the inside. Valanciunas, good.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Westbrook kicks to Murray. Westbrook against Monk. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And checking out some stats for Levine. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. And that one falls for Westbrook.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. LaRavia's checked in, and it's Crowder in for DeMar DeRozan. No good on the second free throw.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Kings have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Carter. Sacramento making a switch here. Lyles checked in. Carter hits them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Westbrook passes to Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Outside, Levine. To the middle. Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Outside Westbrook. Over Carter. Can't cash in. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Kings lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And they double up DeRozan. And it's in there. And the Kings lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Murray, no good. And Zoelis will bring it up for Sacramento. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Carter, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Carter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. Murray surveying the D. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple of years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
That free throw missing.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Crowder, he's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Carter. And he sinks the second.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Ellis. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Monk right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wiles. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Westbrook. Right wing. Here's Brown. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Ellis kicks to Monk. Files a screen on Westbrook. Out to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. And the Kings lead by 5.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Now here's Westbrook. To Sharch. Murray down low. He's guarded by Ellis. Murray, good.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
Timeout, Kings. A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Zeke Naji. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. Sacramento also making some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Lyles. Murray comes in for Crowder. And Levine subbed in for Ellis. DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Bruising basketball from Jokic. Huge
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Outside, Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. No good with the triple. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
It's good.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Murray for three. Rebound collected by Levine. Monk dishes to Valanciunas. Pass to DeRozan. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Jokic.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Now, here's Monk, following the miss by Jokic. Monk outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing a good job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Zach LaVine.